Okay, good afternoon class. So, yung midterm nyo is about um, journalizing hanggang unadjusted trial balance. So, para matulungan kayo, may prepare ako ngayon na problem, parang same concept lang no, lalabas sa exam. So, I hope this will help you para makapasa kayo or ma-perfect nyo yung exam. So, wag na nating patagalin pa. Simula na tayo. So again, una natin gagawin is journalizing. Next is ledger. Then third is unadjusted trial balance. Okay. So we have here a problem. No, October 1, okay, yung instruction is journalize all transaction in the journal book using the chart of account. So, asan yung chart of account natin? We have here, sa baba na, sa baba ng paper na to. So, let's second na gagawin natin is post them to the ledger. So, ang ledger natin is meron tayong format nun. So, binigay ko yun sa inyo last time. So, I hope na tinignan nyo yun. So, okay. Next is we will create the unadjusted trial balance. The unadjusted trial balance is actually, ang gagamitin lang natin is yung journal book. Ano? Yung format nun. So, yes. So, let's proceed na sa problem. So, we have here Cyrus QT establish Pokemon Art, a digital art business on October 1, 2024. So, ako daw, gusto ko mag-establish or naggawa ako ng Pokemon Art, digital art business noong October 1. So, nagsimula ako noong October 1, 2024. Ngayon, ito yung mga following transaction na nangyari. So, we have number 1. October 1, 2024, Cyrus QT invested 320,500 cash to establish a business. So, paano nga ba natin yon i-journalize? So, ito tayo dito sa journalizing. So, we have here. Now, kung mapapansin nyo, ano ba sabi doon? Cyrus QT invested a 320,500 cash to establish a business. So, next, ang gagawin natin is i-journal natin. So, hanapin lang natin journal. Okay. Journal. Okay, here. Okay, ano na una natin gagawin? Ilalagay po natin yung date, no? 2024. Then next is yung month, no? October 1. Okay, October 1. So, no October 1, ano ang ginawa natin ng October 1? Lagay natin 24. 24 na siya, naka-format naman. Okay. We invested a 320,500 na. Okay, 20,500. Hindi siya nag-up. Okay, sorry. Okay, ulit tayo. Okay. So next we have, okay, lagay muna natin yung date, no? October 2024. Then, October 1. Ano yung nangyari? We invested to the business. So, we will debit cash. Again, capital letter yung nakalagay doon, no? So, capital letter then. Then, next, we will write Cyrus Capital. Cyrus Capital. Now, i-indent natin, no? Lagay natin ang indent. Ano ba yung importante ng indent? So, ang importante po niyan is para malaman natin kung ano yung debit and credit natin, no? So, lagay tayo ulit ng explanation. We will use invested in company. Okay? Invested in company. So, ano yung code? Yung code natin is 1,000 and 3,000. Okay? 1,000 and 3,000. Yes, 1,000 and 3,000. Ilan yung amount? So, yung amount po is 320,500. Lagay natin ng peso sign. Okay, lagay lang natin ng peso sign. This should be peso sign. And ito din. 320,500. Okay? Make sure na tama po yung sagot nyo na. 320,500. Next is, okay, again, make sure na dapat same lang ang amount na kung ano yung nasa problem, yun din ang ibibigay nyo. 320,500. Next, we will have another transaction, October 2. So, no October 2, 2024, both office desk and filing cabinet for cash 120,500. So, nagbakal kita ng office desk and filing cabinet. So, ano yun? Saan ba siya sa asset? Cash ba siya? Accounts receivable siya? Equipment ba siya? Or furniture? So, okay, halata naman nasa furniture siya, no? So, furniture is 1,400. Again, unang natin ilalagay, October 2. No, October 2. October 2. Okay. Then, kung mapapansin nyo, may space na after each transaction. So, kung nagbakal kita ng furniture, lagay natin furniture. Then, next is, we will credit. Ano bang ginamit natin? Pera po, ano? Nilabas natin yung pera, nabawasan yung pera natin, no? So, we will credit cash. Okay, ano ba yung ang code natin dito sa dalawa? So, ang code natin is we have 1,400 and 1,000. Okay? 1,400 and 1,000. 1,000. Now, ilan yung amount? Yung amount po is 120,500. 120,500. Okay, 120,500. Okay, lagay tayo ng explanation. So, ano ba yan? Both for office desk and filing cabinet. No? Filing cabinet. Lagay tayo ng indent, no? Indent po. Okay. So, meron na tayong transaction 2. Now, next we will use transaction 3. October 3. October 3, anong ginawa natin? Bumili tayo ng computer. So, put computer for use in business. From computer store for 130,000 pesos. Paying 15,000 down and the balance due in 30 days. So, 130,000 daw yung worth na computer and nag-down payment lang tayo ng worth 15,000 pesos. So, meron tayong office equipment na na-receive, that is an asset. So, that's an equipment na ito. Then, may 15,000 tayo na nilabas. So, yung tira po is accounts payable. Okay, yung utang natin, no? May utang tayo na ilan yon? 115,000 pesos. So, magjo-journal entry tayo. October 3. Lagay ulit natin na yung date. October 3. Next is computer, no? That is an equipment, no? Equipment. Then, may labas tayong pera. That is cash. No, lagay tayo ng indent again. Then, okay. Next, we will use accounts payable. Pantay po siya sa cash na. Accounts payable. Pantay po siya sa cash na. Papantayin natin. Okay. Accounts payable po. Okay. Next is, we will use the code. Ano ba yung code ng dalawa? Yung code po is 2,000 and 1,000. No. 2,000, 1,000. Yung equipment po is 1,300. Okay? 1,300. Okay, ilan yung amount na ng equipment? That is okay, ilan ba yung amount ng equipment? 130,000, no? 130,000. Okay, credit tayo ng cash kasi nilabas natin yung pera, no? 15,000. Then, yung tira. Ilan yung tira? 115,000 pesos. So, lalagay na tayo ng explanation. So, both computer. Yan tayo ng computer na. Okay, next is October 4. Ano ba yung nangyari sa October 4? We have, no, there is no, walang nangyari sa October 4, no? October 6 tayo. October 6 naman daw, pay the remaining balance of the computer purchase from October 3 transaction. Meaning, yung utang natin is binayaran na natin. So, kung binayaran na natin, ilan ba yung utang natin? 115,000 pesos. So, babawasan natin yung accounts payable. So, i-debit natin siya. No? Kanina, di ba, naka-credit siya? Kung babawasan natin, i-debit natin. Now, may nilabas tayong pera, credit tayo. No? So, ganito po siya. No? October 6, accounts payable. Then, credit. Cash. Now, ano yung mga code, no? So, may code tayo dito na ano ba yung code natin? 2,000 and 1,000, no? 2,000 and 1,000. 2,000 and 1,000. Okay? So, ilan yung utang natin? Napansin nyo, ito na. Ito yung utang natin. Na 115,000, no? No, accounts payable, 15,000. Ito daw yung utang natin sa computer. So, ito yung pabayaran natin. Okay? So, meron na tayong journal entry na. So, paid in full bill computer. October 3. Okay? So, ito yung nangyari natin. Binayaran daw natin in full yung computer noong October 3. So, we have now October 6 transaction. Next transaction is October 7. Again, wag po kakalimutan yung space na and then. Okay? October 7. Ano ba yung nangyari ng October 7? October 7, wala, no? So, wala din October 7, walang October 8, 9. So, proceed tayo sa October 10. Paid rent for the month, 100,500 cash, no? May nilabas tayong pera dahil magbabayad tayo ng renta. So, again, una natin gagawin is lagay yung date, no? October 10, paid rent. So, that is, ano yung gagawin natin? Rent expense, no? Rent expense. Then, i-credit lang tayo ng cash. Okay, credit tayo cash. Since may nilabas tayong pera na, binayaran natin yung cash, no? Ay yung renta natin, no? So, ang explanation natin dito is paid rent. So, ano yung amount ng cash? Ano yung code? That is 1,000. And yung rent expense naman is ilan? Rent expense is nasa 5,000. Ano? Sarado 5,000. Now, ilan yung amount na ginastos natin sa rent? That is 105,000. No? 105,000. 105,000. Okay, next. We'll use October, anong date na tayo? October 15 na. Ngayon naman daw, naka-receive cash for the service rendered of 110,000 pesos. Kung may na-receive tayong cash for the service rendered, 110,000 pesos, given na, no? So, i-debit natin yung cash kasi na-receive natin. ano yun? So, kita po yun, no? So, kung kita natin, ma-increase siya sa credit side. So, debit, cash, credit, revenue. So, cash, and anong nakalagay doon? That is service revenue, no? So, wag pong revenue lang, dapat kompleto. Service revenue. Okay? At kung ano yung nakalagay sa chart of accounts, yun din po ang isusulat natin, no? Service revenue. Then, paid. Receive. Ano pala? Receive cash or service rendered. Okay. So, October, anong nangyari? October 15. Yes, October 15. October 15, sorry. October 15 po nangyari. Again, hindi ko siya na-scroll down, no? So, again, kung may na-receive tayong pera, so, October 15, cash, then service revenue. Ano yung code? That is 1,000 and 4,000. Again, yung amount, ang amount po is 110,000. 110,000. Okay. Now, October 17 na tayo. Space again na. Build, Ana, a customer for service runner, 110,000 pesos. So, kanina, may na-receive tayong pera dahil sa pag-service natin, no? Ngayon naman, in-build lang natin si Ana. So, meaning, wala tayong na-receive na cash. May ma-receive pa lang tayo. So, that is debit accounts receivable. Then, also, i-recognize na natin yung income, no? So, debit accounts receivable. Okay, anong date yun? That is October 17. Okay, October 17. Then, debit. Ano yung i-debit natin? That is accounts receivable. Okay, again, please make sure na kompleto po, na ang tama yung spelling, no? Accounts receivable. Mali po kasi pag walang S, no? Accounts receivable. Okay, next is service revenue. Service revenue. Now, ano yung code ng accounts receivable? That is 1,200. 1,200. Yung service revenue is 4,000. Ilan yung amount? Ang amount po natin na in-bill kanana is 110,000. No? 10,000, 110,000. Okay. Ito, build Ana. Okay. Build Ana. Okay. Sabay tayo ng build Ana. Okay. Next, we have October 20. October 20 said that received cash for the service rendered to Ana from October 17, 2024 transaction. Meaning, kung noong October 17, nag-utang si Ana sa atin, ngayon naman, nagbayad na si Ana sa atin. Ngayon, may na-receive na tayong pera. And babawasan natin yung accounts receivable. Kasi, kinolekta na natin, no? Kinolekta na natin yung pera. So, that is October 20. That is cash and credit accounts receivable. This is accounts receivable. So, kung napansin nyo, binaliktad na. So, 1,200. 1,000 to. Ilan yung amount? Same lang po yung amount kasi kinolekta natin yung utang ni Kuda. Ana. Okay. Ni Ana, okay? Kinolekta ni Ana 110,000 pesos. Okay. Next is we have October. Okay, lagay natin yung date. So, okay. Ay, yung explanation. That is build Ana. Okay. So, build natin si Ana ng cash, then accounts receivable. Okay, sir? Okay. So, kung build natin ngayon naman, ni-receive natin na. Ni-receive na pala ito. Okay, sorry. Okay, receive from Ana. Receive cash from Ana. So, yan po ang ating ilalagay na. So, kung, okay, ulitin natin. October 17, nag-service, tayo. Okay, nagpunta sa atin sa Ana. Then, nag-service tayo sa kanya. Then, utang lang, no? Pag October 20, nagbayad na si Ana sa atin. So, kukolektahin natin yung accounts receivable. Credit natin. Then, ma-debit tayo ng cash. Then, credit accounts receivable. Okay? Next, we have October 21. Ay, October 25 na. So, October 25, sabi dito, paid salaries to employees, 108,400. So, 108,500. October 25. Salaries. Expense, no? Kasi binayaran natin yung mga employee natin na 108,500. So, kung may nilabas tayong pera. Okay. May nilabas po tayong pera, mga cash. Okay. So, ano yung code ng salaries expense? That is 51 and 1,000. Okay. 51 and 1,000. Ilan yung, ano yung explanation natin? Okay. Okay. Wages to employees. Okay. Binayaran natin yung employees natin. No? Ilan yung worth ng salaries? That is 108,400. Okay. 108,400. Okay. 108,400. So, that is October 25. Now, next is, we have October 30. Ngayon naman, binayaran natin yung electricity bills, 101,300. Okay. October 30. October 30, we paid the, so kung electricity, that is a utilities na, utilities expense, then credit cash. Credit tayo cash, space, then paid electricity bills, paid electricity bills, electricity, okay, tama spelling, electricity bills. Okay. Now, nagbayad tayo ng electricity bills. We will, ano yung code ng utilities? That is 52. Okay, 52, then 1,000 yung cash na. So, ilan yung amount ng utilities? We have 101,300. 1,300. Okay. 1,300. Okay. Now, next, October 31, last day of October. Okay, we have SPT withdraw cash for personal use. Okay, personal use daw. So, that is, halatang-halatang withdrawal. Okay, October 31. So, Cyrus withdrawal. And, binawasan natin yung cash natin na. Treat nyo lang yung withdrawal as expense para hindi kayo malito. Okay, that is, i-debit natin. Okay. Cash. Then, ano yung code ng withdrawal? That is 3,100. Okay. 3,100. Yung cash natin is 1,000. Now, so, ano yung amount? Yung amount po is 150,000. Okay. Personal. So, personal. Okay. Ito yung explanation natin. We'll withdraw tayo. Malinis tayo. Okay. Again, make sure po na tama yung mga amount natin na nilagay na. I-double check natin. Okay, noong October 1, we have 320,500. Tama. October 2, we have 120,500. Tama. October 3, we have 130,000 yung binili natin, 15,000 yung down payment, and 115,000 yung utang. Okay, tama. Then, pay the remaining balance. So, tama. Binayaran natin yung utang. October 10 naman, paid rent for the month. Okay. 105,000. Tama din. October, receive cash. Okay. 105,000. Tama yung amount natin. Next is 110,000. Tama din yung amount natin. Now, ngayon naman, nag-utang si Ana. 110,000. Tama din. Sorry. Check natin ulit. Yung isa naman, 108,000 ba? Okay, 108,400. Okay, salaries to employees. Tama. Next, 101,300 ba? Okay, electricity bills. Tama na. 150,000 naman yung withdraw natin. Okay, tama yung amount. Now, tama yung amount. Proceed na tayo sa ledger. Okay. Kung tama na yung proceed tayo sa ledger. Okay. Okay, wag pala natin kakalimutan na maglagay dito ng General Journal 1 na, kasi ito yung page 1. Then, ano yung ano natin? Pokemon Digital Art na. Pokemon Digital Art. General Journal. Then, we will use. Okay, adjust natin to. Baba lang natin. Ano yung date? For the month ended October 31, 2024. Okay. Yan po ang ating lalagay sa taas na. For the month of October, okay, GJ1, yung page number. Baba natin. Lagay natin dito. Lagay natin dito. Okay. So, ngayon naman, punta na tayo sa ledger. Ito yung exciting part, no? Sa ledger na tayo. Ngayon sa ledger, ano ba ang gagawin natin sa ledger? Ang gagawin po natin sa ledger is ipopost lang natin lahat ng amount. Okay, we have cash here. Cash. 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 Oh, baba lang natin. Mayroon pa tayong cash dito. We have cash. Then, salaries expense. May cash tayong nilabas. Cash and cash na. Lahat sila may cash. Okay. Ngayon, okay, ganito po yung format ng ledger, no? Kung mapapansin nyo, we have yung yung business niya. Okay. Pokemon Digital Art. Pokemon Digital Art. Ledger for the month ended October 31, no? So, ganito po yung date yung gagawin natin, no? So, we have cash here. So, yung account natin is cash. Yung account number is 1,000. Yung date is lagyan natin 2024. Yung explanation, copy lang natin, no? Yung JR is the journal reference or the journal reference or costing reference, no? So now we have debit, credit, and balance. So paano natin gagawin yung sa ledger? So kung gamay nyo na yung journal, madali na lang to, ledger, no? Kasi ikakopy lang natin kung ano yung nilagay natin sa journal. So we have here sa journal, October 1, lagay natin yung date, October 1. Okay, ilagay natin sa October 1. May nangyari ba? Okay, meron tayong nangyari sa October 1. We have cash. Okay, invested in company. Okay, lagay po natin yung invested in company. Explanation. Okay. Then, ano yung journal reference? Ito po yung ilalagay natin, no? GJ1. So, we will debit 320,500, no? 320,500. Okay. Next, we will have October 2. Meron ba tayong cash na involved? Meron po, no? So, meron tayong 120,500, no? Cash. Okay, sorry. Ang lalagay po natin dito yung explanation ng both office desk. Okay, both office desk no October 2. October 2 nangyari. October 2 nangyari. Okay, PJ1. Yung reference. Ilan yung amount? Since credit siya, 120,500 na ilalagay natin. 120,500. Okay, credit. Now, October 3, may nangyari ba? Meron po. So, meron tayo dito, bumili tayo ng computer, no? For computer, October 3. October 3. So, that is GJ1. Ilan yung amount natin? Meron tayong nilabas na pera na 15,000. Okay? 15,000. Sorry. PJ1. Okay? Meron tayong nilabas na pera na 15,000. So, that is credit side. Okay, next we will have October 6. No. October 6, merong paid computer na account na binayaran natin yung utang. October 6. October 6, meron tayong GJ1. October 6, we have 115,000. No? That is credit side. Okay, next we have October 10. Rent expense na. Nagbayad tayo ng rent. Okay, rent. October 10. Yes. October 10. Then we will lagay yung ano ba yun? Page 1 na. Page 1 tayo. Then, journal 1. Then, ilan yung amount na binayaran natin? That is 105,500. 100,500. Okay, October, ano next natin? October 15. October 15, meron ba tayo? Okay, nag-service rendered tayo. So, ilagay natin yung sinervice na rendered natin. That is receive cash, PJ1. October 15. Okay, October 15, tama. October 15. Okay, ilan yung amount? That is 110,000. Okay. Okay, sa lahat lang po ng tong cash na, cash account lang. 110,000. Debit siya na. 110,000. Okay, next, October 17, may involved ba na pera? Wala po. No. So, kung walang perang involved cash, kasi tayo sa October 20. So, October 20, mayroon tayong cash. So, 110,000. Ito yung nagbayad na siya, no? 110,000. May na-receive tayong pera kanaan. Ano ba yung date? Okay, ano ba yung ano nangyari sa October 20? Okay, receive. Okay, may na-receive tayong kanaan. So, GJ1 din to. Okay, 110,000. Now, next October 25, meron ba? Meron tayong cash na involved, 108,500 na. October 25. October 25. Okay, October 25. Ano ba nangyari October 25? We paid salaries. So, we paid salaries to employees. Pag nag-paid tayo, that is credit, 108,000 na. 108,000. Next is October 30, meron din tayo utilities na. Utility bills. October 26. October 26. So we have GJ1, no? GJ1, GJ1. Kasi yung reference natin is nasa page 1. General Journal 1. Okay. Next. Paid electricity bills, that is worth 101,300. 101,300. Okay, next October 26 ba yan? Okay, that is October 30. Sorry, that is October 30. Okay, be careful with the date po. Okay, namali tayo ito na. October 30. Next we have October 31. Ito yung nag-withdraw na siya, no? Withdraw. Nag-withdraw na siya. We have withdraw cash. Then, GJ1 ulit. Then, saan siya nagba? Binawas niya na. Binawasan niya yung pera niya. Okay, binawasan niya na yung pera niya. Okay, withdraw for personal expense. GJ1. Then yung amount. Yung amount is 150,000. Okay. 150,000. Okay. Ito na yung best part, no? Kailangan na natin ilagay yung balance kasi dito kayo magkakaroon ng mga points, no? So, dito yung balance, ito 320,000. Copy lang natin ito, no? Ngayon naman, dito, since credit siya sa, babawasan natin yung 320, minus lang natin sa 120,500, we will get 200,000, no? So, 1 point tayo dito, 1 point tayo dito. Okay, next is, may binawas tayong 15,000, okay? Ito naman, minus natin dito, that is 15,000. Yan, meron naman tayong 115,000, okay? Okay, minus lang natin dito. Okay, 70,000, no? Ngayon naman, meron tayong minus naman tayo dito. Okay, 70,000 minus 105,000. We get negative 35,000, no? So, meron na tayong loss, no? Sa pera natin. Pero, pagka October 10, nagkaroon tayo ng kita. So, ngayon, i-add natin. Okay. Add natin to. 75,000. Bumalik yung kita natin. No? Now, next is, we will add again. Okay, 185,000 na. Ngayon naman, nabawasan na naman yung pera natin. No? Bawasan yung pera natin. That is 76,000 na. 185,000 minus 108,400. Next is, equal natin to. Okay, since nasa credit side siya, minus ulit tayo. Okay, we have, this is not zero. Ito, minus lang natin dito. Okay, so we have 24,700. 76,600 minus pa naman. Okay, nalugi na tayo. Nalugi yung business natin. Okay. Okay, next is we have 174,700. So, lugi po tayo. Okay, nalugi tayo ng ilang amount. So, ayan. So, we have 174,700. Next, October, sa accounts receivable, ano yung mga nalagay natin sa accounts receivable? Hanapin natin kung asan yung mga accounts receivable natin. So, I guess, nasa isa lang yun. October 17. Okay, October 17 meron tayong accounts receivable. And meron pa tayo sa October 20. Okay, October 17 and October 20 na. Accounts receivable. So, dalawa. Okay, so copy lang natin. October 17 and October 20. Okay, and October 20. So, this is 20. October 20. Okay. Ano yung nangyari dito? Receive cash. I know. Bill Ana, then nagbayad si Ana. Okay. So, ang nangyari is, nangyari pala sa accounts receivable, we have October 17 and October 20. Una, nangyari, yung bill natin si Ana. Ngayon naman, bumayad si Ana na. So, general journal din. Una, accounts receivable natin is nasa debit na, 110,000. Tapos, nung na-receive na natin, nabawasan natin yan. So, equal natin to. So, that is 110,000. Then, ito, i-minus lang natin to dito. So, yung pera is 0 na. 0 tayo. Kasi, na-receive na natin yun. Wala nang utang si Ana. Okay, next we have equipment. Meron ba tayong equipment? Again, isa lang yun. Noong October 3. So, October 3, meron tayong nangyari equipment. So, October 3 na. October 3, dali lang natin. October 3. Okay. October 3. We have October 3. Yung date. So, October 3 yung date. Lagay natin yung ano nangyari. Paid. Computer ba to? Okay, nagbakal tayo ng computer. So, gumit tayo ng computer. Next. Okay, sorry. Dito tayo sa journal. Board computer na. Board computer. Sakto. Then, ano yung ano? It's General Journal 1. Pumili tayo ng equipment. Ang worth po ng equipment is 130,000. Okay, 130,000. So, kung 130,000 yan, yung balance natin is same lang. So, 130,000 yung balance natin, no? Okay, next we have furniture. Meron din tayong furniture that is on October 2. Okay. October 2, lagay lang natin. October 2. So, sa October 2, we have both office desk and filing cabinet. Then, journal 1 ulit. Then, yung furniture that is 120,500 na. 120,500. Debit natin. Then, equal lang siya. Okay, equal lang po ito. 120,500. Okay, next we have furniture. Meron na. Okay. Sorry. Next we have accounts payable. I think dalawa to na. Kailan tayo nag-accounts payable? Noong October 6. Noted natin. October 6. Then, October 6 ba? Okay, October 6. Isa lang. Okay, isa lang yung utang natin ng October 6 lang. Ay, dalawa, sorry. October 3, nagutang tayo ng computer na, tapos binayaran natin sa October 3 and October 6. Okay? So, both computer and paid in full computer na. Both computer and paid in full the computer. Okay, October. Okay, yung computer natin is transferable. Yan, wait lang po. October, ano ba yun? October 3 na. October 3 and October 6. October 3 and October 6. Okay. October 3 and October 6, same lang, PJ1. Okay, PJ1 lang. Ngayon, ilan yung amount? Okay, picture na tama yung amount natin, no? Double check lagi. Kasi dito tayo mga kung mali yung nakopya natin, no? So, October October. Hala na. Asan na tayo? Accounts payable October 3, 115,000. No? Ito yung utang natin. So, credit. Then, minaya natin. Okay. So, same lang siya. So, this is 1 point. Then, minus lang natin to, no? Kasi wala na tayong utang. So, 0. Next is, we will use sales capital is yung simula to. Invested in company. Okay, invested in company, October 1. Okay, October 1 siya nangyari. October 1. Okay lang yan. October 1, invested in company, DJ1. So that is, ilan yung amount na invest natin? That is 320,000. Okay. Capital, $20,500. Capital. No, nasa credit side na. Kanina debit side kasi cash. Okay. Now, same lang siya. 220,000. That is, okay, 1 point. No? Next, we have Cyrus withdrawal. Isa lang din to. That is yung last date, no? Yung last date natin is October 31. So, October 31, mag-withdraw tayo. So, ano yung amount? Ay, ano yun? Withdraw for personal use. DJ1. So, we will use, ano yung debit and credit na 150,000. Credit natin sa equal to 150,000. Okay, same lang. Okay, 1 point ulit tayo. Next, we have service revenue. I guess dalawa to yung nangyari. Okay, tingnan natin si journal ulit natin kung dalawa nga ba. Okay, sa service revenue, meron tayong October, ano ba nangyari, no? Revenue, October 15. Okay, October 15 and October 17. October 15. October 15 and October 17 na. Hindi na tayo pwede. Hindi na natin maganda. Mag-automatic. Okay lang maski walang date, no? Kasi nilagay na natin sa taas. Okay, mag-automatic lang siya. Okay, next. October 17, we receive cash rendered. Cash rendered. Then October, is in-bill na. So that is worth 110,000. Same lang. Same debit pa. No, same credit. Same credit. DJ1. Yung balance natin is ito, 1 point. Then, 1 point. Then tayo dito. Kasi itong 110,000, add natin dito. 110,000, that is 110,000 plus 220,000 no? 220,000 yung income natin. Okay, next we will use, I will have rent expense. Okay, meron ba tayong rent expense? Meron po, isa lang. That is on October 10. October 10, meron tayong rent expense. Okay, this is paid rent. DJ1 din ang DJ1. So, yan yung expense natin. That is 105,000. No, this is debit. $105,000. Okay, next we will have salaries expense. Salaries expense, I think isa lang, no? Isa lang yun. Isa lang yung salaries expense natin. Cover ito na ba tayong nilabas? Okay. Ano tayong cover? October 25, salaries expense. October 25, we have salaries expense. Okay, salaries. Okay, JJ1 then. Ilan yung amount? So, that is 108,400. 1 point ulit tayo dito. Next, we have utilities expense. Ilan yung utilities expense natin? That is on October 30. 30. Then, lagay natin. Pay utility electricity bill na to. That is yung nagbayad tayo ng electricity bills. That is JJ1. Then, yung credit natin is, ilan yung amount na binayad? 101,300. Okay, so sana balance siya. Sorry, nabalitan. Okay, we have finished now the, okay, ilan yung points na makukuha nyo dito? We have 1.4, this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 10 points. 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, 22 points. See, that is big. No, meron tayong 22 points na pwede makuha, no? So, dapat tama ito lahat. Now, ito na yung best part. Titingnan natin kung balance ba yung mga pinaggagawa natin. So, sana balance, no? So, punta tayo sa sheet 8, which is the unadjusted trial balance. Kung mapapansin nyo, meron tayo dito. No, this is Pokemon. So, this is Pokemon Art Business. Okay. So, yung account title, PR, debit, credit, no? So, this is all in Philippine pesos, no? So, now, ano yung gagawin natin natin? Ito yung secret. Ilagay lang natin lahat ng nasa chart of accounts. So, ano ba yung mga nasa chart of account natin? We have, ilagay natin yung chart of account. Ito po, no? Lagay lang natin ito. Okay, ito yung chart of account natin. So, ilagay natin yung ito dito. Okay lang kahit walang ano yan, asset or liabilities na. Same lang po yan. Okay. Okay, lagay natin yan lahat. Okay. Ito yung mga code nila. 2,000. Okay. 2,000. Okay, again, okay lang kahit walang mga asset, debit or asset, liabilities, ownership, ito na. Okay lang po yan, no? Delete na natin. Okay, so meron na tayo dito. No, this is PR. Okay. This is not all debit, no? This is PR. Okay, this is PR. Then, lagyan lang natin yun. Okay, this is... Okay, ngayon naman, paano natin to gagawin? Ngayon, meron na tayong ledger, no? Kukunin natin lahat ng amount doon sa ledger. Okay, we have number 1, itong 174,000. So, copy lang natin to. That is negative, no? Debit. Sorry. Okay, 174,000. Oops. Ba't ganun? 174,700. 174,700. Okay. Should be pesos. Okay. Ngayon naman, this is negative na. So, pag negative, gaganito natin siya. Okay, 174,000. Now, we have 0 ba? Okay, 0 yung accounts receivable natin. Ay, sorry. Okay, 174,000. 0 yung accounts receivable natin. Again, sa cash, we have 174,007. No, sorry. This is on debit side. Okay. Kung ano yung normal balance, doon natin ilalagay. Okay. 174,000. 0 yung equipment naman is yung total balance natin 130,000. So, 130,000. Okay, nasa ledger po to, titingnan, no? 30,000. Now, we next is furniture, 120,500. 120,500. Okay, 120,500. Next, we have accounts payable. Accounts payable is nasa 0. Okay, wala na tayong utang. So, credit side na. Credit side. Next is owner's equity. Owner's equity is capital natin 320,500. 320,500. Withdrawal, meron tayong 150,000. Withdrawal, 150,000 withdrawal. Next, we have okay, revenue. Ilan yung revenue natin? Meron tayong kita na dalawa na. That is 220,000. Okay, 220,000. Now, next is we have rent expense. That is 1 lang na. 105,000 yung balance. 105,000. Next, we have salaries expense. Isa lang din. 108,400. 108,400. Next, we have utilities expense. We have 101,300. Okay, now we will add all debit now. Sabi na, okay, that is 314. Saan? I guess mali tayo, no. Okay, mali ang ano natin, C24. This is C6, okay, C6. Okay, 540,500. Okay. Okay, again, paano ito nakuha ng 540,500? Yung 174,700, add natin sa 0, negative pa rin na kasi nalugi tayo sa cash na. So, we have additional equipment, 130,000, add natin to 120,500, add natin yung 150,000, add natin yung 105,000, add natin 108,400, add natin 101,300, we get 540,500. Paano sa kabila? Sa credit side is, add lang natin to, and ito, and ito, we get dapat same lang na. So we get 120,000 plus 220. Same lang. Balance. So yun na po ang sagot natin. Tama tayo. Okay, na-balance natin. Again, pag na-balance nyo, this is actually good for 5 points, no? 5 points to. Na 540,000, 5 points din to. So that is 10 points. 1 point dito, 1 point dito. Okay. 1 point dito. Dito, 1 point, then 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. So, ilan lahat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 10 is 21 points. Okay, 21 points sa unadjusted trial balance. 23 or 22 points sa ledger. Tingnan natin kung 23 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, 22 plus 21, that is 43. Okay, 43 plus 11 points. 43 plus... Okay, 11 transaction, that is 44 points all, no? So, sa exam nyo, baka 44 points all. Okay. Okay na? So, good luck sa exam nyo. So, this is... Thank you for listening, and I know nahihirapan kayo. But, sipag lang po talaga yung sa accounting. Sipagan nyo lang, and God bless you all. And sana ma-perfect nyo yung exam. Okay? Good luck, and kaya nyo yan. Pray lang po. Okay? Pray and work. Okay? Bye-bye. Thank you.